NBC welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Welcome to Kansas City, Missouri, where we got a good one on tap today between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Our first snow game of the tournament, as we'll get you out underway to your game. Snowy as all can be. Kansas City to receive the kickoff, and here we go. Underway in a snow-tastic showdown. Patrick Mahomes now looking to pass. He's going to go to his tight end. That's Travis Kelce for a nice chunk of yardage there. It's already a first down for those fellers there. Kansas City, of course, Super Bowl runner-ups as they took a big L to the Eagles. Mahomes now looking to pass, and that one is tipped and knocked away. Of course, your favorites here are the Chiefs. Mahomes, you know, he's just been all over the league. He's just been attacking the league. He's been having a fierce, you know, however many years he's been in the league, he's just been that guy. There is no defeating him, I guess you could say. He'll always have his stumps, but on 2nd and 10, he's going to go to the outside. That is Xavier Worthy, and he's going to keep his feet, stay in bounds. Now he's pushed out of bounds. He's got a first down. As we take a look at the west side of the bracket, of course, nothing has changed. It hasn't changed for the last, 6 games. 6 games. But, of course, earlier today, as I will explain here after this play, 1st and 10 for Kansas City here. Mahomes looking to pass. He's rolling. He feels the pressure. He's going to get out to his right, and he's going to go down for a sack. Lloyd on the sack. It'll bring up 2nd and 20. But as we take a look at the east side of the bracket, Washington with a walk-off touchdown to move on and host Cincinnati in the second round of the tournament. The winner here will play Tennessee or Miami at their designated place. Mahomes here on 2nd and 20. He's going to go underneath to DeAndre Hopkins for a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13. Jacksonville looking for the upset here, of course. You know, no one is going to be favorited against the Chiefs unless you are the Philadelphia Eagles, of course. 2 more games left to go in the first round of the season tournament, and he's just going to set an absolute rocket of a launch down the field. I don't even know what that pass was, but it will fall incomplete. Brings up 4th and 13, and they are in field goal range. Will they decide to take the field goal? Let's see. They will. Harrison Butker on for about the 44-yard attempt. His field goal is up, and it is no good. He missed it. And that is where Trevor Lawrence and the rest of the Jaguar offense will get ready to do some work. 1st and 10 for these fellers here. They're going to give it to Etienne, and he's going to be blown up. Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and 9. He just went nowhere. Second and 9 now. Lawrence is going to give it back to Etienne, and Etienne for a gain of about 2. Brings up 3rd and 7. We will probably see a very low-scoring game today due to the snow being a factor of play here. course, the forecast didn't really show for much earlier on in the week, and then all of a sudden it just bloomed. The screen pass here to ETN is going to fall incomplete, and Jacksonville will be forced to punt on their first drive. These two teams faced up in the 2023 season of the NFL in the wild card round. Of course, Kansas City went on to win and move on. That is when, of course, they faced the 49ers in the Super Bowl. They went on to win that 25-22. And this punt will roll out into the back of the end zone. It will bring up a 1st and 10 for Kansas City at their own 20-yard line. 3:04 at the start of this drive. Mahomes looking. He's going to go to the bottom of the screen. That is caught for a gain of 7 there. Rashee Rice on the reception for KC. Second 3 now. They're going to motion their tight end over. That is Gray, Noah Gray, going to the outside. Mahomes looking to pass. He's going to go to his other tight end. That is Travis Kelce. Down to the 41 he goes. Sets up another 1st and 10 for Kansas City at their own 41. Mahomes looking to pass again. He's going to go to Kelce again for a gain of about 7. That dynamic duo right there has led the Chiefs to many Super Bowls, of course, and Super Bowl wins. They've appeared in, let me think, 4 Super Bowls. Hold on. 1, 2. Yeah, appeared in 4 Super Bowls, have lost 2, if I'm not missing one. We got Niners in 19, then Tampa Bay in 21, or 2021. So they went win, loss, so yeah. They've only beat the Niners in the Super Bowl ever, besides earlier years with the Packers and whatnot, or I don't even think they beat the Packers, but talking about this gen. Anyways, that is Isaiah Pacheco for the 1st down. Of course, don't expect very much offensive attack here. Mahomes, he's going to go to Pacheco, and he's going to break 1 tackle. Pacheco down the sideline. Pacheco for a nice gain there. First and 10 now for the Chiefs. Mahomes looking. He's going to roll out to his right. Feels a pressure, and he's going to be taken down. He's going to lose 12. It's the 2nd sack of the day for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it, again, kind of bumps him out of that field goal range area. Harrison Butker had a 44-yard missed attempt earlier. Now the ball is spotted at the 40. Mahomes feeling the pressure, and again he's going down. He's sacked yet again, the 3rd one back to back. And that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter on a 3rd and very long. We are tied up at 0 here at Gaya Field. Back now at the start of the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 32. Mahomes. He's going to throw it, and that is going to fall completed. KC's Black Magic strikes again. Mahomes was hit on the throw, and they're still able to pick up the first down on a 3rd and 32. Unbelievable. Well, 1st and goal now for Kansas City. Mahomes looking to pass. He's going to go to Hopkins again, and he's going to be hit down to about the 3-yard line. Mahomes going to the air. That is going to go to Travis Kelce, but it falls incomplete for 3rd and goal. Now for KC, the clock stopped at 5:01. Third and goal now for Kansas City. They're going to motion in Hopkins. He's going to go to Hopkins, and that is a Kansas City touchdown after the odd throw. On 3rd and 32, they're able to take the lead 6-0. Kansas City strikes first. The PAT by Harrison Butker. PAT's never missed in the season tournament, and it is good. Well, for all you Chief haters out there, the Black Magic stays alive on 3rd and 32. The Chiefs are able to pick up the first down. Going to be returned by Jacksonville down to the 26, and they will start their 2nd drive of the ball game. No first downs. They're going to give it to Etienne, and he's going to be swallowed up. He fumbled it. Etienne coughed it up, and the Chiefs take over at the 28. Is it real, guys? I don't know. But anyways, Mahomes going to go underneath to DeAndre Hopkins for a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. It's cold. The fingertips are cold. The entire hand's cold. Your entire body's cold. But especially your fingertips. And holding onto that ball is going to be extra harder due to the snow and how cold it is. But 2nd and 4, they're going to motion over Kelce. Mahomes looking to pass. He's going to go to Kelce for the first down. Down to the 13 he goes. Wow, that defender there got taken out by Isaiah Pacheco. That was kind of funny there. Anyways, 1st and 10 for Kansas City. At the Jacksonville 13, Mahomes looking. He's going to pass to DeAndre Hopkins, and Hopkins down to the 6 he goes. 2nd and 3 for Kansas City. On 2nd and 3 now. Mahomes is going to motion in Rashee Rice. He's looking to the air. He's going to go to Rashee Rice, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The fumble turns into 6 for the Chiefs. And they're up big time here. $13-0 with the PAT to come. Harrison Butker was good for the first one, and the second one is good. So after the fumble by Jacksonville's Trevor Etienne, the Chiefs are able to do business with it and go score and convert off of it. They got the lead 14-0 as Jacksonville will get the ball for their third possession of the quarter, to which that man is going nowhere. Can Jacksonville pick up a first down this drive? Let's see. As Lawrence goes to pass, he can go outside to his tight end. That is caught for a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 there. They've been trying to just run it here with ETN, but he's been able to go nowhere. The Chiefs' defense has just been all over him. So let's see if they resort to the pass here for maybe this drive and see how it goes. He picked up 3 there. Now on 2nd and 7. Lawrence looking to pass. He's going to go to Christian Kirk over the middle. And they've got their first down of this game with about 2.5 left to go in the second quarter. Lawrence, he's going to give it to ETN. ETN to the outside. ETN with a good chunk play there for about 15. Down to the 40 he goes. And the Jacksonville offense finally finding some life here as we come to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Kansas City Chiefs hold a 14-0 lead. We'll be back with more after this. Back now. 2 minutes to go left to go here in the second quarter. Jacksonville looking to put some points on the board. Lawrence to there. That is caught by his receiver. Who is that, perhaps? Number 11. I think it's, does it say Witherspoon? A good ball by Lawrence in the snow to his receiver. Washington. Down to the 20 he goes. In the red zone now. Can they finally get some here? Lawrence looking to pass. He's going to go underneath. That is caught by his big old tight end there. What's his name? Ingram, I think. Something like that. Trevor Lawrence, he's going to motion over his tight end. He's going to go to there. Again, that is caught by the rookie receiver, Brian Thomas Jr., BTJ. And they got a 1st and goal set up for them here. .46 seconds remaining. They did call a timeout, excuse me. 1st and goal now for Jacksonville. Looking to punch it in. Lawrence rolling out to his right. Feels the pressure. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. Live to see another day, he's thinking. Second and goal. Lawrence looking to pass. Rolling out to his right. Going to set his feet. He's going to throw to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Kansas City. Down to the 13 he goes. And that is where another costly turnover happens for Jacksonville. Mahomes looking to pass. He's going to launch one down the field, and that's knocked away. Incomplete. Second and 10, 27 seconds. Mahomes looking to pass. He's going to go to the middle field, and that is caught. And they're not calling a timeout. Rashee Rice. What are they doing? They're not calling a timeout. They're letting the clock tick. I mean, maybe they... Okay. And the clock just runs out. And that is the end of the first half. Interesting. I guess they wanted to be a little bit sportsmanship-like. Anyways, Jacksonville now will get the ball to begin the second half. They have had 3 drives. The first 2 were awful. First one they punted. Second one they fumbled. Third one got a lot better. They started hitting the pass attack like they do here. This is the BTJ. He's got a first down there. And then Lawrence ended up throwing a costly pick in the end zone. So they have no points at all. KC leads 14-0. But a good, solid drive started there for the Jags. Lawrence is going to give it to Etienne. Etienne's got some room. Etienne down the right side of the field. Nice gain there for Trevor Etienne. I don't know if it's Trevor or Travis. I know there's 2 of them, but I don't know who is who. I don't know which one's where. I think this one's Trevor. But they also have Trevor Lawrence. I don't know. Anyways, down to the 37 he goes. Jacksonville, again, finding some momentum. They're going to give it back to him. He's going to get a pickup of 6 there. Kansas City's been able to do very well on their drives offensively. Of course, they're up 14-0. But that last drive, I feel like after they got the interception, they heaved one up. Okay, I understand. Then they had a nice pass over the middle, which they caught, and then they didn't call a timeout. They had 3 timeouts and just let the clock run. So they could have picked up maybe a field goal, but Lawrence looking to pass here, and he's down to the 13, 24-yard pickup for Washington there. I mean, you've seen what they've been able to do. 13 seconds is all it took them to get into field goal range for Harrison Butker, and I do understand that it is snowing, so from that range he probably would have missed, but it still gives them a chance to go up another 3. That's 3 total scores, but we'll see what Jacksonville can do here. The pitch to Etienne to the outside, and he's going to be wrapped up early. He's going to lose 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. Again to Etienne. He's going to cut it up the field, and he's going to have a gain of about 6 there. Third and 6 for the Jaguars. They're going to give it to Etienne again, and that was an interesting play call there by Jacksonville. He goes nowhere. Let's see if they go for a field goal here, maybe to cut the lead down, or if they go for it. But that was just not the play call you want to call it. You got to go to the sky. You got to go there. They do go for the field goal here. And it is up, and it is good. So, down 11. They will kick it off to Kansas City. Kick is away. Will be received, brought out. And he's going to break a tackle, get down to the 34. Good gain there by the returner there. Mahomes looking to pass out of the gate. He's going to go underneath to Hopkins, and Hopkins down to the 41. Gain of 7 there. Second and 3 now for Kansas City. Travis Kelce, the motion man, looking to pass again. Feels the pressure. He's going to roll to his right. Can they get him again? They do! He goes down for a 14-yard sack. Whoa. 14-yard sack. And it's Jacksonville's 4th of the game. Third and 17. They picked up a 3rd and 32 back in the first quarter. Can they pick up this? It is caught by Hopkins. He's going to pick all of that sack yardage back up for 14. It'll bring up 4th and 3, excuse me. But they might just punt it. They are at their 41. They could go for it. Let's see. They will punt it. They will play it safe. The punt is away and up in the air, and that will be, oh my, down to the 1. Oh, wow, what a punt there. They're going to give it to Etienne. He's going to give him a little bit more room. Gets him out to the 5-yard line. Wow, what a punt there by Matt Ariza of the Chiefs. 2nd and 6. Empty formation for the Jaguars. Lawrence looking to pass. He feels pressure. He's going to try and take off, and he's going to go down. He is sacked in the end zone. And Kansas City's black magic keeps paying off. The punt now will be down. There is a flag, and it brings him out to the 40. Wow, everything is just going wrong for the Jags right now. Mahomes looking to pass. He can go underneath to Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice for about 9.5 yards. It brings up 2nd and inches. Wow, that is a very interesting series there for Jacksonville. Thought Lawrence was going to be able to get out of it. He couldn't. He goes down for the sack and the safety. The 2nd safety of the season tournament so far. Mahomes looking to pass. He's going to go to Rashee Rice again for the 1st down. And that will end the 3rd quarter. To the 4th we go. Jacksonville trailing by 13. Bottom to Rashee Rice. Brings up 2nd and 1. Now, we have seen Jacksonville make a very big comeback against the Chargers before. I think it was 27 points they did. They're only down 13 here, but they started their comeback early in the 3rd quarter. They're down 13 right now, and KC has the ball. A little toss play here to Rashee Rice. He's going to cut up the field. He's going to break a tackle and get tackled down to the 28. KC just looking to extend. Mahomes looking to pass. He's going to go to the slant route to DeAndre Hopkins for a gain of about 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. And if Kansas City scores a touchdown here, I really don't see anything from Jacksonville, such as a comeback or anything like that. I think this game's far too gone with the way Kansas City's been playing and how Jacksonville's just events have been. Mahomes looking. He's going to go to Hopkins again on the little slant route. Picks up the 1st down. Down to the 12 he goes. First and 10 here for the Chiefs. Mahomes looking to pass. He's going to go to the outside. That is caught by Xavier Worthy, and Xavier Worthy is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. They will go for 2, of course, to make it a 21-point ball game. Mahomes going to the end zone, and that is caught by Travis Kelce, able to hang on through the traffic. And the Chiefs are up 21 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I was really hoping to see the Jaguars make more of a presence here, but they have been just unbelievably outscored all day today. Trevor Lawrence and the rest of the offense coming back out now. Lawrence looking to pass. He's going to go to the middle of the field. That is caught by Christian Kirk, and Kirk's got a first down as we take a look at the brackets, of course. The west side, yet again, nothing has changed. I don't even know why I keep showing it. The east side, though, more than likely, Kansas City will be going to either Tennessee or Miami, depending on who wins that game later on today. As this pass to the outside is complete for a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 6, but like I was saying, Kansas City more than likely will be going to Tennessee or Miami. Whoever wins that game later on, that game will be in Miami later. On 2nd and 6 now for Jacksonville. He's going to go to the air, and that is incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. But like I was saying, the game later on today will be the wrap for the first round of the season bracket of the NFL on NBC. Of course, that dwindles the teams down from 32 to 16, and then it gets cut in half as we finish each round. Lawrence looking to pass. He's got some time. He's going to go underneath, and he just missed a wide open target. 4th and 6. This game is over. Sorry, Jacksonville Jaguars fans. It is done. But anyways, the two teams later on to play will play and face Kansas City. They will host Kansas City, actually, on 4th and 6 here. Lawrence looking to pass. Screen pass to Etienne, and he's going nowhere. He is going to be hit right away by the safety, and Kansas City will just run some clock out here. Give to Pacheco for a gain of 3. But we will go ahead and take a look at the brackets once more because we want to see the second round playoffs. Detroit will be going to Green Bay, New York to Buffalo, San Francisco to Pittsburgh, Philadelphia to Seattle. They're going to give it here to Pacheco, and he's going to go down for a loss of about 2. Take a look at the east side. Chicago will go to Los Angeles. Carolina will go to Los Angeles. Cincinnati will go to Washington. And Kansas City, more than likely, will go to Tennessee or Miami, depending on the winner later on. So that will do it for the that side of the bracket. Mahomes looking to pass. He's going to go underneath to Travis Kelce for the first down. And this will wrap our game up here, as they will more than likely just knee it out. But yeah, absolute dominance by Kansas City here. They give it to Pacheco. And Pacheco for a gain of about 2. No timeout called by Jacksonville. They will accept their loss and fate as the clock ticks down here. And that will do it here in Kansas City. The Chiefs win 24-3 in an absolute dominant performance by the KC offense and defense. As the head coaches shake hands, we will take a look at the highlights. Thank you, everybody who tuned in and joined. Chiefs with an absolute dominant win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Stay tuned for the Titans and the Dolphins coming on later. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching the previous presentation of the National Football League. To see more highlights and videos, go to NFL on NBC on TikTok and YouTube.